Hi everyone, it's Dallas Piana from DallasPiano.com, equipping entrepreneurs with marketing strategies to help you grow your business. So I'm going to try something a little different here today. I don't know how many of you were on that Facebook Live presentation with Ryan McMorris on Wednesday night, where he went over so many great ideas about doing Facebook Live. And for me, because I'm blind, I can't see who is on and who is making a comment. So what I'm doing is I'm shooting this on my phone, but at the same time I'm looking at my iPad to see if I can see who is on and maybe actually comment to it. So you'll see me look here, you'll see me look down. But today I wanted to talk about one of the question I always get with new coaching clients or new team members who are trying to build their business is there just doesn't seem enough time in a day to do everything. How am I going to juggle family life, children, maybe a full-time job as you're transitioning over into your own business? How do I juggle this? I hear from people that I have to have set hours of operation when I'm building my business, but I don't really see where I can do this. It just doesn't seem like there's enough time. So I'm going to share with you the best tool in the whole world is to download from Google a calendar that shows one day with by hour from, let's say, 4 o'clock in the morning to 3 o'clock in the morning. So almost 24 hours, and it's broken down into segments each hour. Now if you can find it to go down by half-hour segments, that's great. If you can find something that breaks it down even further in 15-minute segments of time, that is even better. But download 7 of these. Well, download one and then print, make 7 copies for the week. Okay, so you're going to use one of these per day, and for 1 week I want you to take this one piece of paper per day and I want you to jot down everything you are doing in that half-hour time period, from the moment you get up in the morning to the moment you go to bed at night. This is so great. So what are the kind of things that you should be writing down here? So, how long do you, when you get up in the morning, how long do you spend maybe drinking a cup of coffee, looking at the newspaper? Maybe you have children, you have to make lunch. Maybe you're getting them dressed. Maybe you're getting them off to school. Maybe you're driving them to school. So every half hour, write 1 word, 2 words. What are you doing in that time frame? Okay? So maybe you commute to work. Are you on a train, a bus? Are you driving in your car? How much time in the morning are you spending at work? Do you take a break? Do you go out to smoke? Right? If you do that, just write it down. Just all you're doing is don't judge it. Just write down exactly what you're doing. Your lunch break. Are you going out to lunch with friends? Are you working in your office? How much time do you take for lunch per day? Right? So, today is Friday, so you can start it on Friday. What else? I have a list here. Let's see. Do you travel? How much time do you take to travel to the airport? How much time are you waiting for the plane to take off? How much time are you in the waiting room waiting to get onto the plane? How much time, exactly if you're on the plane, how many hours are you on the plane before you get to your destination? So every half hour, what are you doing? When you go grocery shopping, how long does it take you to get to the grocery store? So you write in driving to grocery store, in the grocery store, the time that you're cleaning the house or emptying the dishwasher or preparing dinner or actually having family time or movie time with your family, quality time, right? Got to add that in. When are you doing some personal development? When are you reading a book, watching a webinar, taking a course, studying, whatever it is that you're doing? Even if you're going to school, are you in school? Are you in a class? So every single half hour of your day, you want to write down 1 or 2 words what you're doing. Then in the evening, are you watching TV? Are you watching your favorite sitcom? Are you watching a movie? Are you watching news? How much time do you take to get ready to go to bed? Exactly what you're doing. And do it for one whole week, all right? 1 week. And after 1 week, then it should be kind of filled out, like really filled out. And you can look day to day and you can see where is it that you have nooks and crannies in your day that you can become more productive. I just want to back up. Let's say you are in a business and you are seeing clients or customers or you're talking on the phone. That should be written out also in your half-hour segments, like how much time you're spending with each person on the phone or in your office, or how much time are you actually marketing your business. That should be included in your day as well. Are you meditating? Put that in. Are you doing a wake-up call? Whatever it is, what are you doing? Then after a week, you can lay it out and you will see exactly where you're not productive. Or you'll see where you have times where you can become more productive. For instance, any kind of travel in a car, or a subway or a train or a bus, which is really kind of downtime. You can be listening to a webinar or personal development. You can be talking on your phone. You can invest in those Bluetooth Wi-Fi if you don't have the connection in your car, and you can actually be having conversations with people when you drive or if you're walking. A great time if you're working out in a gym. That's another great time that you can multitask at the same time. I walk 3 to 4 times a week, so a lot of times what I do is I'm listening to something while I walk. So I'm using that time very productive. I'm getting in my personal development actually at that time. How much time are you spending just thinking and not in action? You can look at those times. What are you doing, when the kids are napping, for instance? Are you napping or are you being productive? Are you going out, are you spending too much time with TV at night? Cut it down. How can you shrink it? How can you sacrifice? You're going to be sacrificing when you're building a business. You're going to be sacrificing things that you normally were doing that really are not income producing, they're not producing any results in your business. You're going to have to shrink those down if you are really serious about building your business. Another thing, this is like super great. Instead of going to the grocery store every day or every other day, actually make a list of meals of what you're going to eat for the week and write down every single ingredient and produce and meat that you have to buy for the week, and just go to the grocery store once a week. I mean, this is such a time saver for me, instead of spending like an hour back and forth to the grocery store every other day. It's just, that is like super time saver. So try that out. The other thing you can try out is, what did I want to say besides the grocery store? If you're on team calls, you need to schedule those in and be connected. How are you staying connected with your community of support, whether it's in your network marketing business or your own, if you have your real estate business and you have mastermind calls, you need to schedule those in as well. But the important thing is, what can you actually outsource, okay? So for instance, if you're spending 3 hours a week cleaning your house, could you invest up front to have someone come in and help you clean the house to give you 3 more hours of productivity that you could actually build your business, and in the long run is going to help you produce a result and grow your business? So think about that. Or gardeners, or even if you're spending too much time on graphics for your website, you're doing it all on your own. There are places out there online that you can request help from. A great company, it used to be called Odes, and now it's called Upwork, upwork.com. So you can go in there and describe exactly what you want done, and within hours you will get people saying, I can do the job and I can do it for this amount of money. And what's so great about it is you can actually look at that person's like resume and reviews of other people that they've worked with. So you can decide who you want to do the work for you. And you can actually keep using the same person over and over again. So that is a great way. You want to outsource whatever is not really income producing for you. You know, where you want to be spending the most amount of your time is in marketing, talking to your clients, uh, talking to your customers, building your business, you know, producing your own courses, your own books, things like that. So you've got to look at what are you doing that you can actually outsource. Give it to somebody else to do. Hire someone in the neighborhood to mow your lawn. You know, weed from the flower beds, rake the leaves. You know, so start really looking at where can you get more productive by giving tasks away to somebody else to do. Okay, let me see if I have everything here. Oh, the other thing, big thing is if one of your kids is, you know, in a soccer team or a dance team, and you as a mom or a parent, a dad or a supporter are out there for 3 to 5 hours, you know, cheering them on. You know, the actual time that they're actually playing is very short. There is a lot of downtime when you're with your children, rooting for them in their, you know, sports, extra curricular activities. So I do a lot of, I bring my phone, I bring my iPad with me, and in the downtime when our daughter is not on stage, she's in a dance team, when she's not on stage and she's not performing, you know, there's a lot I can get done sitting in the bleachers. So that's a great area where you can consolidate. So I highly recommend do it for 1 week. Don't make a judgment about it. Just write it down. And then at the end of the week, assess exactly what you're doing. And I promise you, you're going to find big chunks of time, small chunks of time, where you can actually be more productive in your business and growing your business. Okay, that's all for me today. Have a great day. Bye.